You're listening to My First with Brady Matthews. All right, guys, we're doing it. Episode 2 of My First with Brady Matthews. I've got the very talented, very beautiful Natasha Pearl Hansen here, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
And John Smooth Move Mckay, a.k.a. McCave, a.k.a. McSlay, a.k.a. if you have anything else you would like to...
Why aren't I beautiful?
Very gorgeous, very handsome, very Tom Selleck mustache.
Okay.
Yeah.
John Smooth Move Mckay. Thank you guys for doing the podcast. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
This is a podcast where we do everything my first, like your first time you lost your virginity, first time you got in a fight, stuff like that. And then we'll just see where it goes from there. You know what I mean?
Perfect.
Okay.
Cool. Hopefully you can edit that out. I think I took too much pre-workout. Okay. So, guys, how are we doing today? It's raining out.
Yeah, it's gorgeous in Los Angeles.
John, you're used to the rain. You're from Seattle, right?
Oh man, I've never heard that.
Yeah. Are you going to be like this the whole time?
No. What? Yes, Brady. It feels just like home.
I know. I look at people and say, "You're from Chicago. You know cold." You're like, "Cold is cold. It's fucking cold anywhere you go." So yeah, it's raining out, which is nice. I like when it rains out. You know what I mean?
It gives us a break.
Yeah,
cozy up.
Yeah, it does. It gets you cozy.
And it gives you excuses to cancel shit. Like, this was the first experience I had when I moved to Los Angeles that we had our first rainy day. It was probably like a year after I moved here. And 4 of my meetings were canceled that day.
Because it was raining.
Rain. And I was like, okay, this is the city that we live in. And now I know what I can do in the future.
And also, I like when people go, no one knows how to drive in LA when it rains.
No.
You're like, no shit, motherfucker. I've heard this before.
Yeah, but also it's like it's a monsoon. It rains differently here.
Yeah.
Like in Seattle, it's a mist.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's not. It doesn't pour like it was yesterday.
I'll tell you what I don't miss is like sleet snow.
Ugh.
You know what I'm talking about?
Never experienced it.
Yes, you have. It's like rain, but it's like snow.
I had to take my driver's license test in that.
Did you really?
Yes.
Why wouldn't they just like say no and
Probably
come back tomorrow?
Because they were like, if she can handle this, she can definitely drive. And that was not true. I hit everything for like a year.
Did you really?
All right.
You said a banged up ride? Wait, didn't you tell me what was your first car you said?
It was a Ford Aerostar extended length minivan.
Damn.
What a name. Ford Aerostar mini length
Natasha
minivan.
Pearl Hansen cruising in an
Oh,
Aerostar.
man.
dude.
It was so pimp.
Dude, in high school, my brother and I had the same Jeeps, right? And I remember one night.
would, dude.
We did. We had the same Jeeps.
Twin Jeeps.
We had twin black Jeep Cherokees. They just stunk like cigarettes because everybody was smoking a bunch of cigarettes in them. I remember one night I'm sleeping and he got stuck in like a gutter kind of thing, like on the way to our house, you know, like, and like a little snowbank or whatever. And he comes up to me, he's drunk, comes up to me, he goes, Brady, he goes, I need you to bump me out. I go, what? He goes, I need you to bump me out of the area. And I'm like, I go, okay. And I was still out of it. And I was like, so I went to go bump him out and I nailed the back of his car.
Were you hammered?
No, I was sleeping. I didn't even go out. Totally boring. I probably might have been, but I was sleeping. And so I went and nailed the car, got out of the car and I go, this is your problem. And I walked back inside and went in the house.
Damn. Brotherhood.
Yeah.
I know. So John Mckay, comedian, writer, furniture maker.
Yeah.
Are you working on any furniture right now? As exciting as that is,
I mean,
any new pieces, John, that we should be looking for?
I respect that you called them pieces.
Sure.
I can't really with the rain.
Yeah.
It's very weather dependent.
It's an outdoor kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm a woodsman.
Sure. Do you find that the wood gets eroded, or do you find that it bends in weird ways when it's outside?
Oh yeah, you can't leave it outside.
Yeah, I picked that up on Treehouse Hunters.
Oh good.
Oh, yes. I love that show.
Yeah, see, here we go.
And we're talking wood.
Tree houses are my
Everyone
favorite.
Everyone just turns this off right away. No.
It was a comedy podcast where they started talking about oak.
Started talking about wood, certain splicing.
I
if
like
you
to
will.
make forts. I could maybe make you like a tarp fort for
sure.
when.
Oh, I would love that actually.
Really?
John would like that.
I've tried to
So something I can do for you.
I've tried to jimmy it before and then it rains and it's just like the tarp comes down.
Yeah, you have to put a tent pole in the center that's a little bit taller.
Yeah.
Wow.
Otherwise, the water just
Gathers, yeah.
Okay, I get it.
This is a Midwest thing. This is why we know these things.
Wait. So you like treehouse hunters? I saw one with Shaq, and he had like his whole treehouse was nicer than my apartment.
Oh, fuck, I'm sure. Some of these things are
And
amazing.
monstrous.
It was beautiful. It was like it had like a humidifier for his cigars, and it had like high ceilings, and I was like, God, this place just looks amazing. I would move in there to Shaq's place.
Oh, I want to live in a treehouse at some point in my life so bad.
Yeah, it's got like satellite TV and shit,
Yeah.
and like
They're like retreats.
totally. What other shows do you like? Do you like Cake Wars?
I don't watch a lot of reality. Treehouse one I really love because I'm obsessed with trees. It's just a weird random fact about me.
I love that.
Every time
she goes, actually, because I'm obsessed with trees.
I'm a big tree head.
Yeah. What is your go-to tree?
I really like those trees that begin with a B that live in the Caribbean.
That sounds like it's something you would like. The bee tree.
I have a problem with loving to climb things, especially after drinking. Like it's been an issue
Wow.
I've had to give people a heads up on for like a decade. And if I'm in New York and I know we're going to have a crazy night out, I have to tell my friends to like make sure I don't climb scaffolding because I fucking will.
What are you, like a raccoon? What's
I
going
don't
on
know.
when
I love to climb shit and I'm certain that I can do it. I've really hurt myself a couple times.
Oh my God. John, is there anything that you try to climb when you used to get wasted?
I dabbled when I lived in New York.
dabbled.
With cocaine?
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to climb the white dragon, if you will. I used to slay, if you will.
No, yeah, I would climb. One 4th of July, I woke up on July 5th with 2 broken ankles.
Are you fucking serious? So wait, did you just get up and fall right down?
Yeah, I got up and I was like, what's going on? Blacked out.
Did anyone take care of you?
It
Or
was
they
in
just put you
Seattle.
in bed with broken ankles?
I think I got in bed
Oh my
myself.
God.
Stop
Who does that?
To this day,
Where should we put him? Just lay him in bed. He's fine.
to this day, no idea what happened.
Dude, that's like tying people. I remember when on Halloween we got so wasted. My brother was banging this chick with she had roller skates on. They were both naked. We were taking pictures of them. They were both naked. We were taking pictures of them, and we decided to tie her roller skates in knots because she was still on her feet. So we forgot, and the next morning we heard, you hear bang with her fucking. She just falls with her
She
roller
slept
skates.
with skates on?
She slept with her
Did you
skates
say
on.
they both had skates
Wow.
on?
No, yeah, they both dressed up, but they were both naked, and we thought it was hilarious because they couldn't get totally naked, so they had sex, but they had like all their clothes down by their ankles.
Yeah, I was gonna
because they
say,
couldn't
how'd they
go
get
over
those
the
pants
roller skates.
It's so
we
weird.
we just tied them together and watched them fall.
That's fun.
Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
blast. It was a blast.
Sounds like your brother was a really amazing man.
He was a coxman. All right, guys, let's dive into some hard hitting questions
Let's
if you
do
don't
it.
mind. Let's start with at what age did you guys know you loved performing? Let's start with the easy stuff. What age, John? Because I know I started doing SNL like George Bush impressions for my mom and dad, and I was like, SNL someday, SNL. Who?
I think probably grade school.
Yeah.
Like I would turn book reports into like live storytelling. I was weird. I got put on Ritalin when I was like 7.
Nice. That explains a couple things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think the long-term effects of that aren't good.
Sure.
But
Yeah, get you hooked on other stuff.
look, I'm still here.
Yeah, you're still breathing.
Yeah.
Yep. God's got a plan for you.
Yeah. So grade school.
Grade school. So
Yeah.
did you dress up at all or anything? Like, did you do characters, make fun of your teachers?
I mean, Halloween was always like a big production
Sure.
in our household.
What was your best Halloween costume?
I think the best, most embarrassing look was in 4th or 5th grade when I tried to be a werewolf, but I had my mom buy like movie set quality prosthetics.
So you were just hot.
Yeah, and she like did her best.
Aw.
And
She put prosthetics on your face?
yeah, but like I saw photos of it and I just looked fucked up. Like she put like hair extensions in. Like I looked like a crackhead werewolf.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
Especially when you're little. No one knows what a crackhead werewolf looks like, you know?
But I wouldn't
But as you
break
get older, you're
You
like,
should have
that's a
actually just-
crackhead
Yeah.
werewolf.
Like I'd be a creepy werewolf all night. Like
Yeah,
I would,
you
like,
know.
growl at people.
You weren't even getting candy.
Oh
you
my
were just
God.
scaring
Yeah.
people?
Yeah, it was just like, and I loved it.
Right. Tasha, what about you?
When I started performing,
Yeah.
I was in dance starting when I was like 3.
Okay.
So I guess that would be like the first intro into performing. And then I used to do sketches and stuff when I was a kid with my friends. And
Yeah.
But I think the first time I really was like, ooh, yes, I could do this was in high school. I was in speech class.
Nice.
We did.
You weren't scared of getting in front of people for speech class?
No, I was really comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And so that's when I was like, oh, I guess I really like public speaking. And a lot of people don't. Maybe there's something there.
Yeah, there was nothing I wanted to do with public speaking.
There's a difference. It's like,
I remember I had to read in front of the class. I remember in high school, I paid a guy to take my speed reading classes. Like,
how'd you do that?
How did you have money?
I didn't really. I just,
I
stole it.
IOU'd him.
Basically. Yeah, I Venmo'd him. Yeah, back then. I started the app.
I'll get you back.
I remember I dressed up as Jesse Jackson one year for Halloween.
Did you black?
Yeah, Yes.
Only in Chicago.
No, that was here.
Oh, okay.
I was like 25, and I'm like, this is not a problem. And we thought it was hilarious until you
Do you
go
have
out and
pictures
people are
of
like,
this?
yes, I go out and
You
people,
should burn those.
dude,
Yeah.
no shit.
No
I would go
evidence.
out and people would be like, who the fuck are you supposed to be? And I used to think I could do a pretty good Jesse Jackson impression. I'm like, well, here's the thing. Rainbow Coalition. 1,000 points a lot or some bullshit. And they're like, you should go home and wash that off your face. Because I wasn't getting any pussy. No guys wanted to talk to me. I couldn't even get a drink because they thought I was being racist, which I didn't think I was. I thought I was just having fun. And then so what I did is I went to the bathroom, washed it all off, and put my tie around my head and said I was funny bachelor party guy.
How'd that go?
Not good either. So I just went home. I was
Nobody
like,
wanted to
win
fuck
in this-
either
no,
of
not
those.
at all.
You can't win.
Waiting in long lines to get in. They're like, what are you supposed to be? You have
Where
black,
were you,
you have black
Belmont?
stuff all over your face. No, I was in Hermosa Beach at that time.
Yeah.
Taking my life and career seriously.
My
25
sophomore
year-old
year of
Brady.
high school, me and a friend went trick-or-treating in our high school neighborhood where all the kids were, and we dressed as prostitutes.
Yeah, that's nothing wrong with that. I mean, but they do that anyways now,
We
right?
put money in our bras and everything, and we were like, we're hookers.
And everyone's like, these are just girls going out.
Yeah.
Just
I
nowadays.
know. I'm like, what the fuck? That's so wrong.
So really was the
Kids.
only addition to the costume is just money in the bra?
Yeah, money in the bra and like really scandalous outfits.
What about scandalous?
Scandalous is a good word too.
Did you just make that up?
I just made it up.
I like fishnet stockings. I got to bring those back, you know?
You're a big fishnet guy.
Big time.
Ooh.
You know
Fishnets
what?
are great.
I'll tell you what else I am. And I'm going to admit this on the podcast. I like tan lines on chicks, like 80s porn, bad tan lines.
Just a huge thong line.
super hot. I don't know what it is.
I get it.
I saw it in porn the other day and I'm like, this is what I'm missing.
Yeah.
The fucking tan line.
Oh, they
Also,
go out,
it's
they
been
get
cold
sun.
here for months. So,
Sure.
like, everybody just sees if you see a tan line now, I would get a boner.
Yeah, and it's
Right.
natural.
Yeah.
It's clearly
I get a
natural
boner.
tan.
Okay, John, what is the longest relationship you've ever been in and you hated it? I got a couple.
It was
Say I'm not very good at this.
2.5 years. And it was when I was 21.
You had no business being in a relationship at 21.
It was just like, was like, I stayed in the relationship where it was like, oh, this girl's down to have sex with me. Cool.
Yeah, a lot.
I'll stay in this for a few
Consistent
years.
sex is fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Until you're not really into it anymore. They're like, come on, let's do it. And you're like, I don't feel so good.
Yeah. I don't know. That was really it.
Okay. Tasha, what about you? How long?
It depends on which way we want to swing this. I've got two.
I like it. Anything you want to swing, go for it.
So the first one would have been in high school. It was the first guy that I was in a relationship with that I was having sex with, because I had a couple kind of like 6 month, 7 month relationships, but I wasn't having sex yet.
Right.
Bummer.
So this guy,
What a creep.
but this guy, you guys, was the dumbest. He was super hot, but super stupid, and everybody.
So like me and John?
Everybody, no,
So what's the problem?
a really special level of dumb. Like, okay, so for example, there was one morning that he rode motocross and stuff. He's like that dude, you
I'm
know.
listening.
This guy sounds awesome.
I like him already. I hear the rides
So-
motocross. I'm like, let's fucking talk to this guy.
One morning after we had all partied, you know, like a group of like 8 of us was out having breakfast, and we were like 16, we were like 17.
No one had money to pay it.
And right. And we see this baby at a table next to us, and Tyler was his name. He was like, oh, that baby's so cute. And we were like, yeah. And
The guy that rides
cute.
motocross said
There's
that?
a cute baby. And he kept staring at the baby. He goes, my cousin has a baby like that. Oh, it gets better. It gets better.
What the fuck?
And we were like, cool, man. And he goes, yeah, it's, I can't really never tell how old a baby is, but I know my cousin's baby, his eyes are already open.
You're like, who the fuck brought this guy?
He actually
Had this guy
thought
fallen
babies were
off a
born.
motocross and banged his dome?
Oh, I'm sure a bunch of times.
I just
but
love him keep saying baby.
he thought
No, my babies.
he thought babies were
babies.
born with their eyes closed like dogs. and that's what is.
Now he's got 5 kids.
He does. He's
Yeah, I
got
know.
like all the kids.
Shout out to Tyler.
He keeps procreating.
Babies in motocross, dog.
Never stop.
That's his podcast.
He also thought we had an extra liver because we were talking one day,
Wait, we
all
don't?
of us, about. We were like, "Oh, if we drink, I'm going to need a liver transplant." He's like, "Oh, you can just use the other one."
What?
He was this kind of stupid. So when we finally like,
Oh no! I bet he was great in bed though.
he
Huge donger?
was,
Did
he
have a
was,
huge
he was
dong?
great, and
yeah.
Guarantee he had a big dong.
so when I finally
with the
wanted
big
to
dick.
break up with him, he had just gone on a trip to Mexico with a mutual friend of ours. And when he got back, he was telling me all the horrible things he did with other girls in Mexico. But he was so candid about it. Like he actually thought that I wouldn't care.
Or like your buddies just talking about it,
Yeah.
and he's like, "So you want to fuck?"
Yeah. And
I was on vacation,
So
babe.
I got this baby, right?
and he was like, "Yeah, we were getting naked behind the screen, and we had to switch clothes, and then she was doing this to me, and I was like, what's wrong with this guy? He's so dumb. He doesn't realize that you're not supposed to tell your girlfriend that shit."
Right.
And I wanted to break up with him anyway. So then I just was like, "Tyler, I think it's over." And he was like, "What?"
Maybe he was trying to. Maybe he just did that on purpose.
He couldn't even believe it. No, he couldn't believe that I wanted to break up with him. And
Maybe
it
he's
was
just a great actor.
It was a perfect excuse.
I
But
remember I was in such a bad relationship that she was going to come down and visit me, and I told her, that all my windows got smashed in my car, and then I had to go get it fixed. And she's like, "What?"
That was the excuse you came up with?
Yeah,
She's coming down. Oh, my windows got smashed.
totally. Because I just wanted to hang out with my buddies. Instead of saying no, don't come down, I said all my windows got smashed in my car. And she's like, "Okay, so I'll come down the next day." I said, "Yeah, Sunday I should probably be fine."
Did she come down?
Yeah, she came down Sunday.
Wow. Botched it.
Fucking idiot.
you didn't use the window excuse. You should just have used that for like a week, and
I
then she
should
would
have.
have
She was like,
figured it
these
out.
windows aren't new.
Choose another career besides comedy, or is it just Plan A and that's it? There is no Plan B.
At this point, no.
Yeah, no, I'm saying at this point, no. But John, are you gonna be a furniture maker if shit hits the fan?
I mean, shit has hit the fan. That's why furniture came into it. Excuse you, Brady.
Thank you.
I would love to be a politician.
Get the fuck out of here.
I feel like I'd thrive.
Why? Because you just want free money?
Well, yeah. And like Brooks Brothers suits.
What?
And
Is Brooks Brothers still around? That's like saying going to Macy's and picking up some gear.
yeah, like I would just go full into it.
Oh Lord.
Part my hair.
I mean,
And-
you do have great hair, by the way.
Thank you. You
Yeah.
always say that. It means the
do.
world to me.
Sure.
I don't know what I'm doing with it
It's
right
very
now.
coiffy.
Doesn't matter. It's very Kurt Russell and what's that movie he was in?
Overboard?
Yeah. Kurt Russell, I watched him in Big Trouble in Little China last night. He's the fucking coolest dude on the
Oh,
planet.
hell
he's
yeah,
a man,
he is.
Isn't he? Back then, dude, I was like, fuck.
Brady, what would you be
What would I be? What?
if not a comic?
I'd probably be an artist. I'd probably still be struggling at art.
Jesse Jackson on Hollywood Boulevard?
I'd be Jesse Jackson with a cape.
Y'all want to take a picture?
Super Jesse. Come
that's
on
all
over. Let me see your baby.
You should burn those
I would have been a
photos, though.
hairdresser. I know.
Really?
Yeah, I cut my friend's hair all the time still.
I feel like no matter what you do, you'd be super successful at it. Like,
Wow. What a sweet thing to say.
very
It's true
kind
though.
thing.
Her hustle, I told her I appreciate her hustle. Like doing comedy is one thing, but to keep it consistently working is another thing.
Ugh, yeah.
It's fucking hard.
Try.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yep.
But whatever.
It is.
Okay, John, what is
Yes, Brady.
what if you could be anyone famous, who would you be? Don't say Kurt Russell.
I mean, aside from Kurt Russell,
I already know who I would be. Not Jesse Jackson.
I mean, Tim Allen on Home Improvement.
That would have been great.
It'd be a good time.
I'd be the neighbor,
Oh, Wilson.
Wilson.
What just such a simple sitcom.
Also, I bet
so
he didn't.
good.
He didn't even have to know his lines. He was behind the fence. Just do VO the whole time.
Yeah, do you know how much money Wilson probably made?
$1 billion.
And he still got to be like anonymous.
Totally.
You know, he got to walk around and people were like, is that the top of Wilson's face?
No, I think that was the dad from the Munsters.
That was Wilson?
I think so. He's like, howdy, neighbor. Like the deep voice.
Oh yeah, that guy had cash.
I don't know. Whatever. Who would you be?
Okay, Jessica Biel.
I
Wow.
like that. It's a good start.
Because then I'd be with Justin
Taylor
Timberlake.
Thomas.
Jonathan Taylor Thomas is in my head now.
Ellie's a pussy.
Or, ooh, this is a hard one.
Wait, who's
I
Jessica
really
Biel?
like being myself.
Who's Jessica Biel with? Who'd you say?
Justin Timberlake.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
I
think
might
that'd
change
be
my
like
answer.
a fun duo.
You want to be with Justin Timberlake too?
I think I want to be JT.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking Dick in the Box is a great sketch. He makes good music.
Michelle Rodriguez would be number 2.
She likes girls, doesn't she?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think she can do whatever she wants with
Totally.
that Fast and Furious
I saw
cash.
her. Yeah, I saw her at Universal Studios. She's like, "Come on, guys, get in the car." I'm like, "This bitch loves chicks."
I would date her. I would
Really?
date her.
I bet she's a handful.
I'd support it.
Probably.
Just everything's gluten free. I bet.
She loves Don Julio 1942.
Yeah, gluten free Don Julio, non-GMO Don Julio.
She was part of like, she was on Lost, yeah?
Yeah.
She was like that group of Lost when they were filming in Hawaii. They all got Deweys.
Oh, that's right.
All of them.
Yeah.
It was
Oh,
like every
shit.
other month, one of them would get a Dewey because they were just living their goddamn lives.
Isn't that a great gig? You live in Hawaii for like 8 years, and they're like, "You're not in this week," and you're like, "What?"
All right, I'm gonna go drive
I'm gonna
hammer.
go fucking party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just I'm gonna go to Oahu and just get a
there
conch shell and fuck around on the beach.
Ubers. Well, I wonder if, because in the Virgin Islands, you can totally drink and drive. Like nobody, and there's really not that many issues because of it.
I love the noise outside. It just really adds to the element of podcasting.
It's Koreatown, baby.
This is grassroots podcasting.
Yep, you know it.
We should have just done this outside by the subway.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun. Outside podcasting.
Striking with the teachers.
I like that. Is that a new name for the podcast?
Well, I mean, so long as they're striking, we should be supporting them. Just be in it.
Mm-hmm.
The plumber's like, this
Where
place is a
are
shithole.
the teachers at?
I think downtown. I
Where
don't
the
know.
teachers at? Holla.
Where the teacher's at? You're on
Pew, pew,
fire
pew.
today. All right, let's keep hitting the heavy hitting questions here. That's fucking stupid.
Brady.
Superpower? What superpower would you have?
Oh, I love that one.
Do you?
Yeah.
I would love to fly.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's an original thing, but I have dreams sometime about flying. Then I wake up and everything's boring.
See, I'd rather fly than be invisible because I know if I was invisible, I would sit in on people to
You'd
see
be
what
a
they really to see what they really think, and then I wouldn't want to know anymore.
Yeah.
But now I'm still invisible, so I'm fucked. Meanwhile, John's flying around having a great time.
Yeah. Fly with me.
I really liked Venom. Venom's superpower is amazing.
Oh, did you see that movie?
Oh, I loved
heard
it.
Did you? I heard it got 28% on Rotten
Really?
Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Do we even give a fuck about Rotten Tomatoes?
You know, Rotten Tomatoes is owned by Amazon, right?
I guess, yeah.
So it depends on who puts the movie out, where the reviews go.
Right.
And so I never really pay attention to reviews. I just watch what I want to watch. But I love him.
Are we going to see Captain Marvel? Do you guys even give a shit about that? Or
I wouldn't because it's a woman starring in it, Brady. Is that what you're saying?
not at all. Last time I checked, though, Captain
Why
Marvel
wouldn't
was what was spiked?
Why wouldn't I give a shit about it, dude?
Who is starring in it again?
I forget. Some hot new piece of ace.
I know who it is. I can't think of it. But
New piece of ace.
piece of it.
Yeah, I'll watch it.
I think, yeah. I mean, sure. Why not? I'll wait till it comes on the plane. I was so obsessed. I was upset when I saw Superman versus Batman. That was the worst movie I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I didn't see it.
I'm
And
pretty sure that drove Ben Affleck back to rehab.
oh, for sure. I didn't think he was in shape for that Batman. Christian Bale was like jacked.
Oh, yeah.
But this new Batman or Batman vs Superman was terrible. Terrible. They were flying through like every building. You're like, we get it, motherfucker. Jesus.
Well, and you always wonder, like, why is there never the people in the movie that are having the conversation off to the side about, like, how the fuck are we going to clean this up? You know, like,
right.
where are those people? Like, they leave cities completely demolished and nobody's like,
Right. And everyone's
hello?
like, thank you. Thank you so much.
It's the weirdest thing. I know it's an alternate reality, so it's fine.
No, but I didn't like it because Wonder Woman showed up and Batman's like, did you invite her? And he's like, no, I thought you invited her.
Why does she have to be invited?
Yeah.
Because she's a woman?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm very passionate
Jesus.
about all this.
Nope. I can't even, I was thinking of something else and I can't remember what I was going to say.
Nope.
Did you guys see Trump bought everyone? I'm jumping all over with the hard hitting facts. Did you guys see Trump bought everyone McDonald's for the football team?
Yeah, I'm
They
down
came
with
to
it.
visit the White House.
No.
You didn't see that?
No.
Where have you been?
Yes. He got everyone McDonald's, Burger King, not Taco Bell, no fucking
No.
way.
Wendy's.
KFC and Wendy's. Last time I checked, if you leave McDonald's out for maybe 5 minutes, it goes stone fucking cold.
Yeah,
And a
who-
cardboard box.
And who went on that run? Like, what White House intern
I'm pretty
was
sure.
like,
I'm pretty sure they postmated it
yeah, you think they postmated it?
to the White House. Why not?
Just how you can block people on social media. Like, I've kind of blocked Trump for the last month just so I could retain my
Right.
sanity.
But people
For
get
a little bit.
People get so mad, even if you like say anything at all political in terms of like maybe for Trump or like for some sort of policy, and they're like, "The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
Are you fucking crazy?" You know who he is?
I love how he was bragging that he paid for it. He was like, I paid for this.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I could buy 300 cheeseburgers.
Do you know how fucking disgusting that is?
$300.
Do you know how upset I would be if I'm going to the White House?
Yeah.
You better have a fucking ham or some sort of like nice turkey.
Yeah,
or
butlers.
something. Like,
ham? That's your where's the fucking ham?
dude, I'd be like, where's the ham?
Quail.
Quail.
Oh,
Okay.
quail.
Yeah, quail's nice.
Yeah.
And it sounds expensive.
That sounds like a good go-to dish. I made you quail.
Yeah.
Caviar.
I killed it in my backyard today.
Small Cornish hen, if you will.
Cornish
Honey.
hen.
Those
All
are
right.
good. Those are pretty good. I mean, at this point, why don't you just make your own pizzas while you're at the White House? You know what I mean? Just get some meat out.
I could get behind that. I
yeah.
could get behind that.
The
Be
scent
inventive.
in that White House last night must have been pungent. Strong to the nose.
Oh my God. Who brings McDonald's to the White House? Like they just won a national championship. Do you know how hard that is to do in college football? Almost impossible. And you're like, guys, come on in, make yourself at home, grab yourself a Big Mac.
And get ready to blow your ass
And
out.
I want to make you all sick.
everyone took turns going to the bathroom. Like, where's the bathroom again? Where's the bathroom again? You got 400-pound linemen eating Big Macs, just fucking forking them down. Jesus, take a dump in the Oval Office. That's a first.
Yeah, no, that would be a great first.
You're like, I took a huge shit right next to the
I would
president's
totally
office.
do that.
I bet someone has shot in the Oval Office.
I'm sure.
There we go. We're just getting all
R.I.P., dude.
sounds. We're getting all the sounds. Episode 2, all the sounds.
And those are the sounds of Los Angeles.
LA's a pussy.
LA is not just a pussy.
LA's not just a pussy. Natasha
Yep.
drops.
Dropping all the knowledge.
If you guys could have an emotional support animal, what animal would you guys have?
Penguin.
An emotional support penguin. Sure. Sure.
See,
what would you name it? Nemo? That's a fish.
That's a fish.
Oh, my ex had a fake penguin he took all over the world with him.
What? Is this fucking Tyler?
Yeah, who are these guys
This
you're
is not
dating?
Tyler. This is Josh.
Who are these fucking goonballs?
Hey, babe, have you seen my penguin?
Honey, you know I don't like to leave without the fucking
And
penguin.
his name was Pierre.
Pierre the penguin. That's adorable.
God, I want to hit this person. I don't even know
Yeah.
him.
Who the fuck is this guy?
This guy was the homeless guy from the islands.
What? Damn, you've dated some weird fucking dudes.
Natasha, you've boned down a homeless
You
guy?
boned down a homeless dude?
He had a beach.
He had a beach.
Did he own it?
He had a beach.
He had
I don't think he owns
had
it.
a-
He had an assortment of umbrellas.
a beach region.
I'm like getting that beach
He
fuck
had a
on.
job. I just didn't know he didn't have a house.
Well, he was probably saving the best for last, you know. And she's like, "So where's the house?" He's like, "Gotcha."
There are so many just
What about that puss?
so many dudes that are like living in their car right now that are going to hear this, if there are, and they're like, I got a chance with Natasha.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
dates
Eventually.
homeless.
She loves homeless guys. She loves stupid dudes named Tyler that run motocross.
Smoke meth.
What is the
I added
what
that.
is the criteria to get with Natasha? She's like, I don't nothing.
You-
Just whatever.
Have a heartbeat.
Man, I have a thing for funny dudes, man.
Okay.
Gets me in trouble.
Yeah, this homeless guy must have been hilarious.
He was
Was he?
until he
like-
wasn't.
Was he like, you want to go back to my house? Just kidding.
Yeah, she's like, "Get
I
the
am
fuck outta
homeless.
He would hook up with girls that were on the island and stay in their hotel with them for a week. He ended up staying with me and my friends for like a week.
What a great guy.
It sounds like you got bamboozled.
Yeah,
I
what
got-
a great gig.
I got bamboozled then.
He just made them free necklaces and free bracelets the whole
Yep.
time with their names on them.
They're like, Josh.
He was a cook.
He
He was a cook, not a chef,
Yeah.
but a cook.
Sure.
And
There's a
then
difference.
I went down to visit him again because he was still in love with me, and I paid for that whole trip.
you paid for his trip?
And then he moved to Chicago for me and lived with me, and I
He's like,
paid for his
Wow,
life.
this extended.
Extended.
Wait, so you were totally into this guy?
Yeah, for
Was
like
he good
a
in
minute.
the old Saccola? He must have been fucking Donnie fucking...
For a minute, and then I was like, "This is all wrong."
Would your change disappear from your side table? And you're like, Josh,
everything. Oh yeah, I mean,
I had 75 cents here.
She's like, I could have sworn I put my ring right over here.
I would have to leave him cash to go out while I worked.
He's like, baby, you know what time it is. Fucking need
Make it
money.
rain.
I need money. All right, guys, let's stick with the hard hitting questions.
Mm-hmm.
Quitting. Oh, John, what would be your support animal?
See, I feel like my support would be intimidating. I would want like a grizzly bear that's trained.
Yeah, but you can't bring a fucking grizzly bear on a plane, dude. I mean, come on.
Somebody brought a peacock. Somebody brought a peacock on the plane.
I'd bring a falcon.
I would like a very
I
intimidating,
just have it on my arm the whole time.
like a rooster, like something that'll claw your face off.
Oh, that's nice.
Somewhere.
Who would watch it when you go to the bathroom? Can you watch my rooster, please?
No one. That would be its playtime.
Oh, just feed it seed.
That's when the rooster can do whatever the fuck he wants.
Goes up
dude.
and down the aisles like in
Yeah.
old movies you saw, like Romancing the Stone.
Don't look it in the eye.
Yeah. All right. Guys, do you have any hidden talents we don't know about? Any
Oh
hidden
my
talents?
God. I have so many.
How many hidden talents, John? Is it the furniture thing, you think? Do you know sign language? Another language? Anything?
I
really
think probably the
thinking.
furniture thing.
Yeah.
I feel like when people meet me, they don't expect me to be able to do dope shit with wood.
How the fuck how did you even get into furniture making
It was like 3 years ago. I was newly sober
and depressed?
and depressed
Yes.
and needed to figure out something to do with my time so I wasn't just sitting around thinking about blow, Brady.
Yeah.
So one day I got on YouTube and I came across some refinishing thing and it just really took off from there. And look at me now.
Wow. Hard hitting
Look at me
questions
now.
that are just getting answers.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
getting straight answers.
I am getting straight answers. Tosh, anything that, do you know sign language or anything like that?
No.
I know a little bit.
Why is
but-
that your go-to of like hidden talents?
The only thing I could think of.
Sign language is
You
kind
want
of
the honest
random
answer?
and cool.
There you go.
I can play my nose.
You can play your nose?
What?
Yeah.
Okay, give us a little sample.
And
Can you?
I forget about this, but I used to do it when I worked at Applebee's when I was 19. I used to play my nose happy birthday.
The fuck?
I used to play happy birthday for my table on my nose.
I would love to know their
Oh my
thoughts
God.
of when that was happening.
I know. And that's like touching your nose at a table is the weirdest thing. What should I play? I used to always
Can you play Happy Birthday?
I can. I used to always my go-to sample back in the day was "You Are My Sunshine."
Wow, this is going to be good. John, you ready?
Can you
see?
do this?
Do you have a good view of this?
Yeah.
I'm ready for this. Give us a little sample.
What?
Oh my God, Paul, you listening to this?
Yo, that's crazy.
See,
good.
aren't you glad I asked?
Yes.
What's your hidden talent? Yeah, can we please you gotta get this on. Oh my God. This is a real thing. Oh,
Wow.
that is impressive.
That's Applebee's right there.
We just asked a hidden talent here, episode 2. I think this is going to be the best episode yet, even though we've only had 2 episodes.
That sounded like an
Wow.
instrument.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, it means the world to me.
John's like, oh, is this your really go-to? Yeah. And then see, she comes out with a fucking banger.
That wasn't sign language,
do-
Brady. She
you
was
do-
playing a fucking song with
You
her
do
nose.
furniture. Homegirl fucking plays with an instrument with her damn nose.
All right, Brady. Well, you're not getting a chair.
Well, and so I used to do that all the time. Oh, the best one I ever got to somebody asked me to do the Star Wars theme song once, and I did it. I nailed it. I nailed it.
Wait, you got it. Now you got to do it. Now you got to
Fine.
hear this.
I'll do part of it. Do you want to video it?
Yes, I do actually.
Okay. I'll give you a second
Hold
to
on.
get situated.
Hard-hitting comedy.
I've also been asked to do
In
the
your
chicken
face.
dance. That one's the hardest one.
All right.
Okay, ready?
All right. Yes. Natasha Pearl Hansen playing instrument with her nose. What the fuck am I watching, Paul? What is happening? What? That was impressive. John, give her a round of applause for
It's
God's sake.
amazing.
Round of applause.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Wow.
That's a first. That's a first
It
here
is.
at Comedy Pop-Up. On my first with Brady Matthews.
I've never been to an Applebee's, but now I want to.
It was
That-
only cool when I worked there.
Would everyone stop and go like this?
Oh, they loved
Or
it.
everyone's like, can you get your nose off of my rib plate, please?
People loved it. I don't know why. And then
I love Applebee's. That was my first
Is
job
it
too.
great?
was
That
it?
was my first job.
Were you an Apple buddy?
I was an Apple buddy. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We used to make fun of Fridays. Like, they have to wear flare. It's stupid.
I feel like both of you two probably worked at Abercrombie at some point too.
No, but I was an Abercrombie.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
What a drop.
You set
dude.
me up for that one, dude.
My first Abercrombie ad.
Yeah. That's impressive. That is super impressive. Did you do that any other job or was it just Applebee's?
Oh, I've just done it all. I've kind of nosed all over the place.
Just go for a temp job and they're like, so tell us something about
What can
yourself.
you
She's
do?
like, actually, I'll show you.
I can
Let
open bottles.
this answer-
Can open bottle caps with my teeth and play music on my face.
God
Why would
damn.
you not want me?
You are a woman of many talents. You'll bang a bum.
Somebody's from Wisconsin.
She goes, you blindfold me. I could name every fucking cheese. No problem. She's like, that's mozzarella. What do you think
yeah.
of people that say mozzarella? Mozzarella.
Mozzarella?
Do you want to punch them in the face?
Jacqueline does that. Jacqueline says mozzarella, but she's Italian, so she's
Yeah, she's
allowed
also
to.
from New Jersey.
So you put a little mozzarella.
Bolognese.
Bolognese.
That might be the grossest way I've ever heard bolognese sound.
Bolognese.
Yeah, hey, you guys got meat bolognese.
I hate that. I hate when people from the East Coast are like, you're not saying that right. And I'm like, dude, I'm from Seattle.
Yeah, I'm from Seattle.
Bolognese.
That's like the Philly accent we were talking about. I hate it because they go, you guys got any water? You got any water? Huh? You got any water? You're like, it's water, you fuck. It's water. Water.
Milk.
Water. In Chicago, they say milk.
Yeah.
Hi, milk. You got any milk?
Yeah, you guys say things all
Milk.
fucked up. It's
Milk.
Okay, you made me cry a little bit. You made me cry a little
I
bit.
get emotional.
God damn, I don't have any special talents
I
like
get
that.
emotional when I make music too.
Hey, you do impressions.
Oh yeah, do
Yeah.
impressions. Do a lot of impressions actually.
Madonna.
Vogue, pretty good, huh?
Damn, super
Yeah,
good. Do
that's it.
Natasha.
Now I'm gonna have that in my fucking head all day, and when I'm down, I'm gonna call you, and you're gonna do the nose thing for me on the phone.
100%.
Yeah, just call it, just do it.
John, are you comfortable? Are you just ripping the whole thing to pieces?
Guys, I just want to see both of you very
John,
clearly.
just turn your back to the camera if you could, please.
I forgot about that thing.
Yeah, John legit was like this.
Oh,
Love
hi.
it. Thank you, Paul.
I'm sorry, I'm excited, guys.
Guys, let's go back to the hard-hitting questions. We've hit a snag, all right? Do you guys have any ghost stories? Any ghost stories at all? Any first-time ghost stories at all, John? First-time ghost stories? Any, John?
Well, none that I can confirm, Brady.
I think the pre-workout's working.
I was terrified of my basement. The
I
house
think
I grew up
everyone
in.
was, though, as a kid, huh?
Yeah, but like, it was a basement and then there was a back room. Wow, that sounds so sketchy.
Yeah, it does.
But nothing happened.
Where'd
in
you grow up? A Saw?
And when my mom would send me down to like go get a pan or something like that, it was my hell.
Why
guys
did
have
you
to-
keep
yeah,
the
why'd you keep
pans
pans in the basement?
Guys,
It sounds like she just made any excuse for you to get the fuck out of her hair.
leave.
John, go downstairs and give me a fucking pan.
Okay, mom.
Yeah. And by the way, stay down there for an hour and a half.
Leave Chris McKay out of this.
Chris McKay.
No, I mean,
Was it
like,
haunted or what? Give me the
I couldn't
juice.
confirm it.
I couldn't
I couldn't confirm it.
You didn't bring down like some sort of like EPV reader or something? Am I
Oh,
saying
we
that
did a
right?
Ouija board down there one time, and fuck that.
Nope.
No, I don't
No.
like the Ouija board
No, I don't
stuff.
like it either. Because you're like, are you pushing it? No, are you pushing it? I'm not pushing it.
The weird thing about Ouija boards is like no one's walking around being like, yeah, there's ghosts. But the moment you bust in a Ouija board, people
Yeah.
are like, don't fuck with that.
No, dude. This
Yeah.
just sounds creepy. And then just like everything just starts happening bad around you. You're like, I don't get it.
I summoned something.
Right.
Ugh.
Like Final Destination shit. That shit
Yeah.
is creepy.
Great
Yeah.
movie.
Yes.
movie.
They used to get like all those movies have made me randomly paranoid of walking by anything with like springs and gadgets on it, like
Or
any
people
sort
on
of
ladders.
machine. Yeah, any sort of machine. I'm walking down the street and they're like doing construction or like they're trimming a tree, and I'm
Right.
like, I gotta run past this thing.
Right.
It's
Or they're like, come on,
some-
it's safe. And you're like, no. I'm
some
going to
little
go around.
gadget's
very
gonna
scared
pop
of
off
death.
and it's gonna.
Yeah, I don't like to die because you only get one shot at it.
I don't want to die stupidly.
Actually, I've had a scary almost died story, almost death.
Oh, please share.
Okay, well, I was shooting this web series 100 years ago, and we were going down the rafts or whatever, and they go, for a fact, we're going to flip the boat. And I'm like, that sounds fucking awful. But of course, I signed off on it, and we flipped the boat, and I got stuck under the boat the whole time. The boat was going down, and I could see the water, but I couldn't get away. I couldn't get from under the boat. Dude, I was under there for like 2 minutes, felt like 10 minutes. And I
2
was
minutes
going
is a
all the way
long
down.
time.
Yeah, and I could see the sun glistening down through the water. And I'm like, this is where I die.
Goodbye.
This is how it ends. Just like this, as I'm banging up against rocks. And then I come up and they're like, you're only down there for like 2 minutes. I go, oh, really? Did you guys get the shot, you fucking assholes?
You guys were filming a web series like in the rapids?
It was called Clean Break. And they go, oh, Brady, are you good with water sports? And I'm like, absolutely.
Yeah, look at me.
Guess what? Terrified of anything to do with water or surfing or any sort of sport that has to do with water in
No
sports.
way. Really?
But I
I
booked
would
the
picture
job.
you being really good at that.
Well, water, thank you.
Stop it.
Wakeboarding, I'm actually pretty good at. We did kite boarding. You ever heard of that?
It's hard.
It's impossible, dude.
Kiteboarding's
We're in
hard.
the middle of Oregon, where it's the hardest place to do it. They put this harness on my chest, and he goes, all right, mate. Of course, because he's fucking like from New Zealand or Australia.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, mate, go ahead and grab it. And don't just like force it, let it go. And just, with the wind. And that's my Australian accent.
Did Louie direct this?
Yeah, Louie did. And I got thrown into the air and flew about 100 yards down the
It's
water.
super dangerous.
So I'm flying past people like this. I can see them in the water, and they're like, "That doesn't look great." I'm in the air going, no.
There's a ripcord, because I was learning how to kiteboard in Chicago.
It's terrifying.
It's the best thing he ever did before taking me out to just start learning how to maneuver the kite.
Yeah.
Because before you go on the water, they're supposed to teach you on land how to balance
I
the
did.
kite.
Yeah, we did do that. I even have it at my house. I have one of those little
Well, and
kiteboard
he
things.
showed me a video on YouTube of this guy getting picked up and slammed into a building, and he was like, "This is what will happen if you don't pull the ripcord and you're getting
that's
picked up."
terrifying.
Do that.
Yeah, and so then after a couple lessons, I was like, I don't think this is for me.
Totally. That's like about to get on the plane. They show nothing but plane wrecks.
Yeah.
And you're like, this could possibly happen.
Yeah.
But, enjoy the movie.
Keep your head down.
Yeah, that was the scariest, almost death story I've ever had. But ghost stories, I have. Do you have any good ghost stories for us on this
Not
hard-hitting
really.
podcast?
I only think I saw a ghost once. When I was a kid.
Why do ghosts always have clothes on?
Yeah,
You would,
white. Why do they always have a white pajama?
I don't.
Whoa, what were you seeing?
I
Those
saw.
are like 1920 ghosts.
We were so when I was a kid, I still lived in North Carolina. My grandpa and my dad both do vinyl siding, and so in the summer after the hurricanes hit, we would go down for a month and stay at this beach town called Surf City, and then we'd stay in this
Fuck yeah, John knows what that is.
it was this really old
Surfer days.
really old motel, like the beachside motels.
I'm listening.
With the cat, what do you call it, cat tails and stuff by the window.
Uh-huh.
And I'd sleep on the couch, and my grandparents had one room, my dad and mom had one room. And I woke up in the middle of the night once and looked out the windows are really high in
Yeah.
places like that, and they kind of peer over the dunes,
Creepy.
and the cat tails are moving, and I saw this ghosty woman walking out there, and I got up and got my parents up, and I was like, there's a woman outside, and they were like, no, there's not a woman outside. Oh, my parents are pirates.
No, go back to sleep, Dar.
Yar, matey.
Dar. Dad's got his bull tie patches
That
on.
woman you saw was just the town drunk Tammy who was just
Like,
cruising.
where'd
for
I put
the-
my keys?
Well, and I still see it sometimes, and then I woke up a second night and,
It's
and saw
around.
What?
I woke up a second night and saw a reflection of this woman, the same woman, in a mirror hanging herself.
Ooh.
I know that's really scary.
Oh, Natasha.
And so then I told my parents that we had to leave that room, and we switched rooms, and then I never saw it again.
That is creepy as fuck.
That's the
gotta
only
talk
time
to
in my
someone.
life. I was 6.
Dude, I was in Florida. I was doing shows in Florida. We were staying in this old ass hotel, and I'm sleeping, and I just felt a weird energy vibe thing. This turned into a ghost podcast. I don't care. And I'm sleeping in the room, and I wake up. The TV is on static. There's no static channel. My windows are wide open, and the water's running in the bathroom, sink and shower, all full blast. I woke up and I'm like
Had you partied that night?
no, not at all. I had meetings the next day for work and stuff, and I was like, oh my God. I went to the front desk. I go, hi, I'm in room 36, and she goes, oh yeah, there's some problems with that room. I go,
No
swear to God.
way.
I go to lady. I go, okay, and I don't want to sound crazy. I go, what kind of problems you think there is? She goes, well, we think there's probably a spirit or a ghost in there. I go, cool. Can I get my money back? It was 4 a.m. I'm like, I just left.
Did she give you your money back?
Yeah, I got my money back. She
Not her
goes,
first rodeo with
Totally.
room 36.
Totally. Do you know how terrifying it was? Yeah, I was I was terrified. And then I had to go stay in another hotel room. So I just I couldn't sleep. I couldn't wait to go home.
Yeah, no, that's.
Have you ever had a night terror? These are kind of ghosts.
No, I've
The
had.
shadow people?
Yes,
What?
I've had.
What is that?
Yeah, it's when
You haven't seen the shadow
your
people.
body, your brain won't shut off, right?
Yeah, it's like you're awake, but you're still dreaming.
Yeah.
You gotta. There's this Netflix documentary
Seen
on
it.
it.
it's so disturbing. Yeah, it's so
I don't think I could watch it.
It
I
needs
don't
to be
think
talked about more.
Totally.
So
People are seeing the same thing over hundreds of years. It's been documented.
Yeah.
wait. So what?
And
The shadow people.
They say it's your brain fucking with you, but I don't know, dude.
So it's like dark figures.
It's like you feel a pressure on your chest at times, and there's like these shadow figures, and they fuck with you, and they fuck with me.
What?
Fuck that.
Oh my
Sounds very
God.
fascinating. Fuck them.
This is why drugs, guys. This is why drugs.
This is why I drink every night before I go to
Those
bed.
shadow people won't leave me alone.
You guys get out of here, shadow people.
Get out of my studio.
I don't fuck with ghosts. I remember I
No.
was a 34-year-old man. We went to Martha's Vineyard. Me and my whole family, and it was me, my mom, my dad that showed up first, and then my brother and everyone were showing up the next day. So I go out with my uncle and get scorpion bowls at this Chinese restaurant. We get fucking plowed, hammered.
What are scorpion bowls?
It's every liquor in the bowl that you should.
Oh, fun.
And then you want to fucking either kill somebody, score drugs, or find a random girl to have sex with.
Tight.
So I couldn't get any of that. So I just had to go home with my thoughts and my parents in some random ass house that we rented out. There was fucking ghosts in this fucking place. I swear to God, even though I was pretty blacked, there was ghosts in this place. I remember walking in my parents' room, 34-year-old man, walking in my parents' room, and I go, guys, there's fucking there's fucking ghosts in here. There's ghosts.
Why? What'd you see?
I heard doors closing upstairs. I swear to God, I heard doors closing. And my dad's sleeping. He goes, go to bed. You're a grown ass man. I'm like, fuck. All right. And so I kind of like slept in the living room. Oh, dude, I was terrified. I don't fuck with ghosts, dude.
No, dude.
I don't even fuck with them.
I watched just one episode of that Netflix show.
Yes. With the baby sitting on the bed, and I was like, goodbye.
Yeah.
Turn it off.
What Netflix show?
The
Haunted?
haunted.
Oh, the Haunting of Hill House. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Oh, I watched it all. I was scared. Like as a grown man, I closed my closet door because I couldn't see in there, and I was like, I gotta close that.
Dude, I'm a grown man right now. I'm 38 years old. Do you understand?
You don't look it.
Thank you. I feel it. I was sitting on the couch, and sometimes if I smoke too much weed, I think I see shit. It could be just the drugs in it. But I swear to God, I feel like there's something in my bathroom all the time, so I have to shut my bathroom door.
Yeah, I get it.
Because I'm a huge pussy when it comes to anything like
It's
that.
the shadow people.
It's the shadow
Yeah.
people.
Oh, chills.
I know. I can't like staying at people's houses or like going back home. You're like, oh, man, back to these ghosts, huh?
Yeah.
That's why I won't stay. I don't like the woods, man. I just don't.
No, I don't go camping. I would never go camping.
Bad things happen.
I
in the
hear
woods.
one rock move out of place, and I'm like,
Yep.
let's pack up and get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
It's not. I'm not a hero anymore. I don't want to.
Do you guys believe in Bigfoot? John, go ahead.
Well, as a Washingtonian,
Yes. You
we're-
guys got Yeti up there.
where Bigfoot is supposed to reside,
Do you get squatch sticks?
squatch sticks.
Sasquatch's cousin.
Bro, am I out of line? You don't know what squatch sticks are, Doug? You don't know what squatch sticks are, Doug?
No,
Dog.
Dude, you keep saying dog. I don't know what are they.
You knock them on the tree, and they're for Sasquatch. They're called squatch sticks.
Or
dude.
they're just called sticks.
Yeah, but I mean, sure. Okay.
Everyone I know that had like a cabin growing up
Had squatch
like
sticks.
in the woods. They were like, yeah, I've seen them.
Sure. Just like me seeing ghosts in Martha's Vineyard.
But if
Waking up my
anywhere there's
parents.
going to be ghosts in an old house, it's Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't believe in Yeti, but if he's around, dude, I have a couple questions for him.
I feel like he would have gotten shot and killed by now.
Like, what do you eat? What do you do for fun?
Yeah, what are you doing?
What do you do for fun?
If you're just a hairy human, like you're going to go out and explore.
Right. And do you have to wear that fur all day? I'm sure your fucking nuts stink.
He takes it off at night.
Just stinky nuts.
I mean, Bigfoot doesn't care about his hygiene, Brady.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
You don't know, though. I mean, maybe he does.
Maybe he does.
Maybe he's a big hygiene freak.
Maybe he does.
Bears wash themselves, right?
You betcha.
Oh, we're talking bears now? All right.
we're hitting everything.
What are we
today.
talking? Black bear, grizzly bear?
Yeah.
Polar
what kind
bear?
What kind of bear are we talking? Emotional support bear?
Yeah.
You're
Well, we
grizzly?
already.
I got chased by a bear once.
You did?
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
I swear to God. I was 16. I was fly fishing in Alaska.
What? You know how to fly fish?
Yeah, dude.
I just got a boner, dude. You and Brad Pitt out there just fucking got another one.
Yeah, I was with Brad Pitt. He's my dad.
I can see that.
And we're, that waterfall that's always on like Discovery Channel, the bear standing at the top and they're just catching fish.
Which is dope. Yeah, like salmon.
Yeah,
Salmon.
it's called Brooks National Park. And all these bears are so used to fucking humans that they wait for you to get a fish on the line, and then they come out and just take the fish off the line. So I had a salmon on my line.
Were you in the water with those sweet pants and everything?
Waders on.
And it was
I was in there.
out.
I look over and my dad is just scurrying, like quickly walking out of the water. Thank you, Dad.
Yeah, he didn't even tell you?
And I look over my shoulder and there is a grizzly bear. That is huge. And this ranger on the watchtower goes, everyone out of the water, nobody run. I like slowly get out of the water. This guide comes over and cuts my line, cuts the fish off. I'm walking on the trail. My dad is speed walking in front of me, like, fuck my son, every man for himself. I look over my shoulder and this bear is now like 20 yards behind me, just like lumbering, like following me on this trail. And I turn around, I start booking.
Totally. I'm not going to fucking slowly speed walk away from a fucking grizzly bear.
Yeah.
I've seen Grizzly Man. It doesn't end well.
They're huge.
Oh,
I was
would
4'11"
shit my
at the
pants.
time. I start running and this ranger just goes, stop running.
And I'm like, fuck you.
And that was it.
Wow.
That was my bear run.
And he just stopped chasing you?
He never started fully like galloping after me because then I would have died.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
it would have
like,
taken him 2 seconds.
It was speed walking just like my dad.
That's terrifying. Have you ever been chased by any animal at all?
No.
Just bums on the beach?
Josh from the beach, yeah.
Josh.
You got any money?
Yeah. What about a necklace?
I do have a here's one. I got bit by a donkey at a live manger scene.
What? You got bit by a fucking
I was dressed
donkey?
like an angel in a pipe. I had pipe cleaner wings on. My mom made me this costume. And I was at a live manger scene in North Carolina. And all the kids were feeding the donkeys and we didn't have any money to get me some feed. So I just put my hand in there and the donkey fucking ate my hand and had my hand in his mouth for like a while.
That could hurt.
Yeah, and everybody was screaming. I don't remember it hurting that bad, but everybody was screaming so bad. I mean, donkey's teeth are flat. They're not like...
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, I know that.
And my mom thought my hand was going to be gone. And so finally, after like a minute or two, they got my hand out. And then we went to a pizza place because this was happening in like a cul-de-sac of a strip mall. I don't know fucking why. And the pizza place just stuck my hand in their ice.
Nice.
And
just didn't clean it.
I had teeth marks on my hand, but it like nothing happened. It didn't break any skin.
God damn.
That was my weird animal thing.
That's awful. I've never been chased by anything. I remember this is not even have anything to do with what we've been talking about. I don't know why this made me think of it. I tried to dress up as a merman for a party once when I was like 23, 24. I had to swim in a pool. And
Part of the Abercrombie stuff.
Yeah, were you paid to do this or was this your own?
Yeah, got paid to do it. Yeah.
This was a gig.
This was a gig. I don't know why that is so random. I didn't get chased by a grizzly or bit by a donkey, but I did dress up as a merman.
I wish I could tell people that I've been paid to swim in a pool as a merman.
It was the most degrading fucking thing I've ever done in my life. And it was so heavy that I was like sinking to the bottom of the pool while people were drinking mint juleps around me. It's so fucking uncomfortable.
Love it.
Where are we at? What do we got here? All right. Well, guys, let's wrap on this. Big goals for 2019. Natasha, I think we've already hit this on your podcast, but I'll ask John and I'll ask you again.
Yeah.
John, big goals for 2019. Go ahead.
Hell
yeah. I know. I came with the very ending, hard-hitting question. Sometimes we don't end on a bang. We end on a Yeah.
I don't know, man. Just not die.
Okay.
That's generally
That's deep. What about maybe a new apartment or sell some more furniture?
You want me to move out of the McCave?
No, I don't want you to.
I don't need a kitchen.
No, you don't. You have a hot plate, right?
No.
How do you cook food?
I eat out every day.
I
live that life.
What? That's so expensive.
Dude, for some.
Oh my God. What are you sponsored by? Canners? Jesus.
just beef sandwiches.
Wow. Tosh, anything big for 2019? More shows?
Lots of touring and
just stay in phenomenal fitness shape.
Yep. And I'm going to sell. I have my two web series, or not web series, digital series are coming out.
Right. That's exciting.
Soon. And yeah, good stuff.
All right. Well, Paul, we good? That's how I ended. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Natasha, you want to plug your Twitter and Instagram and where you're going to be at for tour dates?
At NPH Comedy all across the board. I'll be just go to my Instagram. I put all my tour dates there, NPH Comedy.
And hopefully we'll hit up Chicago in July and make that happen.
We'll be doing Chicago soon, yes.
McCabe?
Look, at John L. Mckay, please come if you need any chairs, oak, walnut, beach. I'm getting into beach lately.
Summer's right around the corner.
Summer's right around the corner and you need a chair.
Do you have a website for your furniture?
Larkin, Los Angeles.
Fucking love it, dude.
Yeah, it's sexy, right?
Good luck on that. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Please check me out on my podcast on Comedy Pop-Up Network, as well as Natasha Pearl Hansen's. What is yours?
Future Role Model.
Future Role Model, that's right.
Yeah.
And you can check me out at Brady Matthews 32 on Instagrams or on Twitter at Brady Matthews 13. And thank you very much.